Happy freaking hump day, guys. We stay absolutely sizzling hot. We got an NBA slate. I got a little bonus soccer pick for you guys that the AI sniffed out, but nothing else has popped up yet. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys that for free. Let's get right into some freaking picks. All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Keith, aka Keith Stone. Guys, if you are new to the channel, definitely hit that sub button. You're not going to want to forget this page. If you turn on that bell notification too, you'll never miss one of my video drops. I'm giving out free picks on a daily basis. I did have to skip yesterday because I'm on the verge of like just some massive things, and I had to make it a priority with the VIPs. I love doing the free pick videos for y'all. I think in the last 8 or 9 days, if I give you a play a day, basically, we've returned 15x. So, like, if you're putting 1 unit per play or whatever, quarter unit per play, let's just say 1 unit per play. That means we've returned 15 of that. So, definitely have you up. This is one of those channels where you can straight bet these props I'm giving you. You can copy the exact DFS slip that I promote on these apps that I'm affiliates with. And you just got to remember, we're not like a lot of channels where we're just giving you props and say, here, go do what you want with them. We're actually riding, slips with you guys. So it's not like a lot of channels where you're going to win every single day, no matter what, but you got to look long term. Like I said, in the last 8 days, I have you guys up 15x in return. So just do the math. If you're putting $10 a play, say even, that means you'd put $80 in, and I have you back at 150. So you've almost doubled your money. So keep that in mind. This was not an AI slip. This was actually your boy. I did one of these. I think we got like a 71% boost on this. So I think it's like a minimum of 25. So I just like throw these little quarter unit bets down on these. But it ended up paying an extra $95. So this slip really was almost 225. It's kind of crazy. So I have a guy, and I'll see if he actually wants to do an interview. I'll make it probably really worth his time. I have a few that want to do interviews. Guys, we've been on absolute fire on this channel. My VIPs are slaying. The AI has slowed down a little bit the last couple days, but we got another winner today. I'll show it to you right now. And it's like been very just on target. Even the misses are like right there. So love what I'm seeing for that. I just want to let you guys know this gentleman signed up on a VIP on the deal I had that I'm sure you guys all remember, the 75% off total deal MLB early bird special. And within two days of being with me, like he's sent me slips where he's made over $1,000 in 2 days. So when you see the prices, it's like, okay, well, I told you all this was going up. I literally just gave this out for $250. Okay. It was the steal of a freaking lifetime. You got to understand, this pays for itself. It's a service that pays for itself. This gentleman, he even was betting a little bit more than I was on some of these slips. I think he had like $50, so like double what I put on the play. He's already made this. He's literally made this back in a few days. So keep that in mind when you say, well, sometimes if you want to, especially if you want access to this AI stuff that I'm paying a lot of money for, but I do like doing the free picks for you guys. And I do give out bonus free picks on winnable.com, as you can see down there on the ticker all the time. Haven't been the best little slips lately. Like we did okay on Vivid, I guess, but the better two, I gave out 2 yesterday. And I found a way to just stick a loser in each one. One guy didn't hit his discount, and of course, I put that guy with the other one that missed. So, anyways, this was a nice hit. And then this was a VIP slip today that barely missed. This guy was 1 shot off of this hitting. And then this was the VIP slip that we had. So we had another downgrade. Sportsman's probably really lucky that we got that downgrade, because we were about to take him for another 6x slip. And, I told you guys nothing all lasts good forever. And I feel like they have picked up on us just a little bit. They're getting a little sharper, and they're also starting to limit some of my clients, because my clients are throwing down big money and they're punishing the side. I told you all this would happen. I'm not one of these guys that comes and takes the effort to sit here and lie to you guys. Like, you see me, I'm trying to be as real and raw and organic with you guys as possible. So me, myself, I'm trying to not get limited by them myself because it's a horrible feeling when that happens. Plus, you guys got to remember I'm an affiliate with this company, so like I got to kind of like when I'm sending out the plays, they're gonna see like, hey, this is the guy that said it, and then he literally sent it to 50, 60, 70 people. Or right now, there's actually probably even closer to 100 people in the VIP, and all of a sudden that play hit and we just got our asses kicked. So I have to kind of be careful with what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying not to beat them for too much, but you guys should see some of the slips that my clients are hitting. It literally, all this stuff you see right here, it literally just pays for itself. And the fact that you can finance this like anything else for 0%, I mean, guys, it's kind of a no brainer. So real quick, before I get into that free pick, I wanted to let you guys know I set up this new, well, I call it the Elite Bowlers Club. Okay. It's brand new. This is completely separate from everything VIP. So, like, this is an exclusive thing. This is only for people that have bankrolls. It's more of a like a one-on-one kind of service. And you have to be willing to have an attitude of like, hey, it might take me a while. I might lose a lot of money before I make my first 10 grand in profit. So that's kind of like the minimum, though. You need to have like a 10K bankroll. That's like right off the bat. That's like the minimum number I want you to have. And you also have to do like a phone interview with me to join this. It's non-negotiable. So if you want that, high roller kind of look package here, this is a system that I've devised, and I'm so confident that you like my goal literally is to make you 10 grand in the first month. But you know how gambling can be. Sometimes it might not be as smooth as possible, but long term, I guarantee my system I've devised is going to profit. And like basically we'll take advantage of this as long as these books are what my system is doing. As long as they're allowing it, we will take advantage of it. But you got to understand, once the game changes, it's kind of, like that's why I want this to be for guys that can just come in here and slam money down. So if you're interested in that, give me a call. Numbers down below in the description. You got to be serious. I don't want some guy fucking that has $40, to gamble with calling me about this right here. That's not what this is for, guys. All right. So anyways, let's get into the free picks. I got a slip prepared over on Dabble. If you're not on the app yet, guys, check it out. I'm telling you, this app's going to kick ass for MLB season. We had a ton of fun and made a lot of money on Better and Dabble last year in MLB. So if you're on the DFS apps and you want to, definitely if you are on the VIP and you're in a state where this is legal, check it because it just launched in a few states recently. So just keep that in mind. It might even be legal in your state and you don't know it. They just give you 10 free bucks to try it out. It's the only app that does that, where you like literally don't even need a credit card to make an account, and they'll just literally give you 10 bucks. I think you can even withdraw it. At that point, you probably have to put in your card information, but still, you're not going to need to withdraw. Hopefully we can hit this slip. This is, if you put your 10 bucks that they give you on this would pay $60 on Prizepicks. This would only pay $50. And I will prove that to you at the end of this. So let's get into the first slip. A couple guys really stood out to me today. In the first one, and I was thinking about taking his threes, but I like this 12 line right here. In fact, it's 12.5 everywhere else. So we're getting a push line right off the bat. And just look what he's been doing his last 10 games since he's come back pretty much from injury. They're supposed to get Gobert back today, but I just like this spot right here against the Nuggets. I think, you look at the shooting guard, they're giving up a ton of, the Nuggets are just giving up points to everybody. Let's be real. I don't know. You want to call him a PG and SG, but I think he mostly plays the two. So this right on paper looks like a pretty good spot. Or so this was this year, actually, 11-1. Yeah, so he didn't have the greatest game here, but I still really like this spot. Last 20, 70% hit rate. Last 10, 90% hit rate. And on top of that, we have the push line on Dabble, boys. 12, like I said, it's 12.5 just about everywhere else. So that's going to be free pick one. And if you're going to straight bet these, like if you're a books user that follows me, I would absolutely do the 12.5. I would take that as a straight bet. Anything like, it's probably like Let's see what it was actually on there. 12. So this was actually 11.5. So let me see if I can bump this up to 12.5. So 108. Yeah. So the hit rate's still pretty damn good, but it did actually shave one of those off. I would still play this, I think. I think this is going to be a matchup where he's going to be hitting some threes. So I think this is a pretty good spot. So that's free pick number 1, Dante DiVincenzo, 12 points or higher. And then this guy's just been balling out. Actually, these next two guys have just been balling out. Miles Bridges, look what he's done in his last 5 games. I'm pretty much leave it here. Against the small forward position, the 3, that we're giving up a ton of points, rebounds, and assists, the Atlanta Hawks are. And we've been kind of chasing that matchup a little bit. Siakam went off against them a couple days ago. There was another guy we used the game before that. Can't even remember who it was, to be honest, but they seem to really struggle with this 3-4. You can see they're giving up a lot of points to this. This is about as smash a spot as it gets, and the fact that he's literally eclipsed 40 in 4 of his last 5 games, and he had 37 in the other one. Yeah, sign me up for Miles Bridges. I don't feel like there's pretty much more of a breakdown that I need to tell you guys. I mean, look at this green right here. So yeah, 36.5, or I'm sorry, 35.5. So pretty solid. And then the last pick, I thought about going to Money Kamara's assist rebounds here. It did look really good. At first glance, it's like, but then like when you really dive into the home splits, yeah, it looked good too. But I ended up settling with Simmons, and I like this here as well. So right off the bat, if we come back over here and we look at what Simmons has done in his last 10 games, he's hot. So this is just a good spot. You can see they struggle with that defensive player type, where he's scoring 33% of his points, guys. Dead last in the freaking NBA pick and roll ball handler. The Knicks have struggled with this all season. We saw it even in the playoffs last year. At times Tyrese Haliburton was the one who beat him in the semifinals, I believe. And yeah, they just struggle at defending this pick and roll. And this is literally where a third of his points are coming from. Add on top of the fact that you can see what he's done in his last 10 games. We're looking at a 70% hit rate. When you look at the home games, it kind of does dip down a little bit. And then head to head, they haven't played this year. So I actually really do like this slip. So this pays 6x. And let me show you guys, if you set this on Prizepicks, Simmons, so there's DiVincenzo. They didn't even have DiVincenzo's point line, except it was like a demon or goblin or something. And so Simmons, and then we need Bridges. I had him on here. For some reason, I took it off. So, yeah, so they actually had this at 36. They just lowered this. So it's 36, but it's a push line, you can see. Simmons, we got 23. We got 35.5 on this. And then they don't even have – let me see if they added Dante's points just to show you guys. So they have the demon and goblin only. Yeah, see, they don't even – Prizepicks doesn't even have his lines. On top of that, if you put $100 on this play, that only pays 500. On Dabble, this pays 600. That's $100 extra in profit, guys. Okay, so Prizepicks limits me. I can't, like, this is why I hardly ever use Prizepicks anymore, because they limited me. Not this January, December, but the one before. That's when they cut me off. So, yeah, but I mean, I'm just telling you, if Dabble is legal in your state, and you set this on Prizepicks, there's something wrong with you. It's either, I don't know if you're just lazy or dumb, or I don't know what it is, guys, but you got to be better than that. If you want to, you got to understand you're in a war with these books. It's war, and you need all the weapons of war. And these apps, they're all weapons. That's how you beat these books. Don't set this on Prizepicks for 5x, man. Seriously, like, I broke down the math. Imagine if you're hitting an AI slip like this every day with me, which is literally what we've been doing. And say you were actually putting $100 down on this play. Say we were hitting one of these on average every day. So 30 days in a month on average, right? That'd be $3 extra grand you'd have on Dabble if you set the exact same plays on Prizepicks versus Dabble. $3,000 extra for the month. So. And then I have a little soccer prop. This was really juiced on the books, so that's all that came up. I want to say DraftKings had like a negative 190, 200 look, so you can take a screenshot of that if you want. Go lock it in. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Sign up on the Winnable free plan, guys. I'm telling you, it will be a very good 1-minute decision of your life. You know, I drop a lot of extra stuff and bonus content and bonus slips and all kinds of stuff on the Winnable free plan. It's a great place to be. You get all my free picks sent, you know, text directly to your phone when I send them out. So yeah, let's cash this freaking slip. And sorry I missed yesterday. Like I said, I just had to really make I'm on to some really big things right now, guys. Huge freaking thanks. So I had to make sure that that was like priority number one yesterday. So, but I'm back and I should be back, you know, 7 days a week, pretty solid here. So, yep. Hopefully y'all have a good day and let's cash that slip. Peace.